Hey, what's going on, everybody? And in this unboxing video, we are going to take a look at this Logitech G502 mouse and see what's inside this box. So, of course, as you may know, Black Friday is one of those days where everybody wants to go and buy a bunch of stuff, and this was no different. This year, there were, of course, a multitude of sales, and everybody wants to go ahead and buy a bunch of stuff that they don't really actually need, and I'm no different. I mean, but I don't usually do anything on Black Friday. I told myself this year, unless there was a really, really good sale, I wasn't going to do it. Well, I came across this and I couldn't resist. This is one of two things that I got this year. Second one has not arrived yet. We will have a video on that later. But this, as you saw, I'll get this in the cam because it's really weird. Logitech G502 gaming mouse. Now, this is not the newest version of this. The newest version is an RGB. This is not an RGB version. The RGB was at a 1 to 2 month back order from Amazon. Both, though, were $40. I went with the one that I could get. I don't really need the RGB, but, you know, if you really need it, that's all right. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm trying to do something with this video. Hopefully it works out. I have the webcam going up here, but also to my left, you can't see it in the cam, but you might see clips of it. I have my camcorder set up recording this as well, and I think they're synced up pretty good, actually. So the idea is put both pieces of footage into Adobe Premiere Pro and be able to switch back and forth between the two clips, even though I think they're at different frame rates, but we'll deal with that problem later. Anyway, I also wanted to try and do this without the green screen effect going, but I didn't feel like messing with all my settings and everything. So first things, of course, if you open it up, I'll do this. There is the mouse, and we're going to go ahead and tear into this. Now there's a tab on the back. I'm going to pull that out. I'm making sure this is actually on camera. This pulls up. Oh, we've got a couple of pieces of tape. One right there, one right here. So we're gonna get these off. I may cut through here. There's one. My I love voting sticker right here. I did vote this year, even though it did not go the way I would have preferred, but we're not going to talk about that right now because this is not a political thing. Should have just cut the tape before I started recording. So get rid of the tape. Tape is gone. This, in theory, should open up. There we go. And I like the thing, like most Logitech products, they've got this flap, and it just opens up over and over again. So here is the actual mouse inside of here. And behind it is the braided cable, which is one of the reasons why I was okay with going with a wired version, is the braided cable. Pull this plastic off, and immediately, I like how heavy this feels. This feels good. So I'm gonna unvelcro this. It's held by Velcro right there. So that we can pull this through. Whoa. And we're going to take a look. And for context, this is my current mouse. It has two buttons on the side, as you can see, and it's just a simple laser mouse. Nothing fancy. Now that we are done with this foolishness, and set this off to the side out of camera's view. And this, I would imagine, yes. So inside here are the various weights that you can add to make this mouse which already feels pretty heavy. This feels really solid. This is a really solid feeling mouse. I mean, it's lighter than this, but this has batteries in it, so it is lighter. We'll dive into this when I actually take a look at this mouse. I may actually do a review of it, but clicks feel good. Buttons are easy. I just found something out on accident. See, I don't know much about gaming mice, so bear with me. So this right now, see, free. Click that though. And there we go. So that's what it is. So this is obviously has its purpose in certain applications, but you can lock it so that it actually has that clickiness, and that actually feels very, very firm. It's not rubber. This is actually like a metal, like metallic, so it's a little different. But we've got right mouse, left mouse, button up here, a button up here, and a pair of buttons on the side, and then another one here. Lots of buttons. In terms of the way it feels, it's actually a good size for me. My pinky is resting right on this side rubberized grip area. This is a great spot actually for my thumb, so I like this. Actually is supporting my thumb pretty good, so I like the way it feels. I know that the logo, the Logitech G logo lights up when it's plugged in. I'm not going to do that just yet. Because I don't really want to foobar things trying to unhook my wireless and then hook in the other one. So that's my first look at this mouse. As you can see, it's a very, very nice looking mouse. This just opens up to put the weights in. Pretty easy to get in and out of. I like the way this feels. We're going to give it a test. We're going to take a look at the Logitech software. I'm going to play around with it for a week or so before I really kind of give you a definitive look at what I think this feels like. So that's my look at the Logitech G502. This is, again, not the RGB version. There is an RGB version if you like RGB lighting. Now, I have the Logitech G910 keyboard coming in, and when that comes in, we will take a look at that as well. Hopefully do an unboxing on that. And that is RGB. I'm really looking forward to that one. I actually was able to get it for about 30 bucks, and I'll get into that another time. That's a story for that product. But this, again, Logitech G502. Give it a look at it to the webcam. Oh man, that's so awkward for me. Look. And that is all for now. Hopefully this works out. I think it will. This will be my first actual legitimate gaming mouse. Again, like I said, I've been using this guy, which is a $20 mouse for the last year and a half, 2 years. So give this guy a go, see how it feels, see how the weights work out, and maybe come back with a review in a week or two. We'll see. That's it for now. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, all that fun stuff, and I will see you guys next time.